Hello students, welcome back to a new video of Sunanda's tutorial. Today we will discuss about the economic importance of pteridophytes. At first, pteridophytes as food. Some fawns are a good source of starch, greens and additives. Starch has been obtained from pulpy apical part of the cortex of certain species like Cyathea, Angiopteris and Maracea. Cortex means the stem. Then the sporocarp of Marsillia dormandi are grounded into paste to prepare bread. Sporocarp is the spore-bearing organ of Marsillia. These are considered to be starvation food used by tribals in various parts of the world. Then fawn greens like fresh on called front of Diplasium esculentum and Pneumatopteris sorgerensis are sold in lowland markets of New Guinea. Diplasium is eaten in Philippines and Malaysia. And these are some examples of edible fawns or edible pteridophytes. Then pteridophytes as fiber, handicraft and construction material. Several species of fawns produce soft, sultry hairs on its surface that are being used to stuff pillow in many parts of the world. These species include Cystodium, Sorbifolium and Seba, Pentandra, etc. Stem of Cyathea magna and other species of Cyathea are used in picket fences in the highland of New Guinea. Stems and branches of fawns are often reinforced with strong sclerotic vascular strand or outer layer itself is extremely tough and durable. Therefore, several tree fawns are good fencing material. Even baskets are being made from Lygodium stems. Equisetum debile, a very good example, and it is very important, is used to clean cooking and dining utensils. The stem of this plant contains crystals of silica and fine abrasive action of silica or crystals make it useful for cleaning agent. Then Pteridophyta as horticultural plants and rituals item. Pteridophytes, specially fawns, occupy a special place almost in all greenhouse and gardens. Leafless green dichotomously branched whisk fawn or Xylotom is one of the most common plants everyone likes to have in their surroundings. In urban gardens, ornamental fawns are commonly found. Tree fawns like Cyathea contaminans and Cyathea felina, Cyathea magna are encouraged to grow in gardens in many parts of the world. Ferns like Angiopteris and Maracea are high aesthetic value. They have high aesthetic values. Then pteridophytes as weed. Salvinia, which is the water fern, is one of the most troublesome and dangerous weeds that propagates very easily in any water reservoir. It can block free flow of water. This plant has long been known as a pest in tropical and subtropical countries. Its eradication by physical means is quite difficult or impossible. Introduction of safe predators as its biological control agent would help to reduce its growth and multiplication in water bodies. Terrestrial fern weeds like Pteridium and Spirostephanus and Cristella, Nephrolepis, etc. are also some of the troublesome weeds because of their habit of quick spreading by long creeping rhizomes. The bracken fern Pteridium aquilinum is capable of rapid colonization of bare grounds by establishment of numerous sporelling, especially after the fire, and this is a particular problem in tropical region where the burning of grassland is common practice. The plant is toxic to livestock, although the animals seem to do poorly in areas heavily infested with bracken fauna. Then pteridophytes as biofertilizer azolla, which is a heterosporous water fawn. Heterosporous means they have the phenomenon of heterospory and produce two types of spore. One is microspore and one is megaspore. So azolla, which is a heterosporous aquatic fawn which contains endophytic cyanobacteria Anavena azolli in its leaf cavity, used as biofertilizer in rice field. This point is very important. Out of 6 known species of Azolla, Azolla pinnata is common in our country, India. A rice farmer is sure of its at least good 2 successive crops whenever Azolla plant in its full bloom occupy the rice field. It is referred to as goddess of fertility. Again, it is another very important point. Then azolla is a heavy metal tolerance plant and so good tolerance against heavy metals such as arsenic, mercury, lead, copper, cadmium and chromium. Pteridophytes as medicine. It can be used to treat stomach pain. A species of Lycopodium is chewed in central highland of New Guinea to induce vomiting after food poisoning and acute stomach ache. Then Lycopodium clapatum as well as Lygodium longifolium are used to treat stomach ache and diarrhea. Then fever, headache and cold. Pteridium aquilinum is used to treat toothache and mouth infection. Leaves of Cyclosorus is used for the treatment of nasal infection. Silaginella flabellata is used to control fever and headache and menstruation. Then boils, ulcer and wounds. Glecenia linearis is used to bound externally onto wound. Leaves of Pteris ensiformis and Aspidium latifolium and roots of Diopteris millenana are applied on boil or ulcer and wounds. Hot fronds of polystichum are applied to groin swelling by tribals. Then fronds of fleshy terrestrial fawn Angiopteris avecata was bound on the fractured limbs in the same countries. Then menstruation, childbirth and contraception. Pteris ensiformis is used to control menstruation, whereas Pteris tripartita is used internally during the childbirth in Bougainville. Then Lygodium dichotomum is used as a contraceptive, the roots of stem being taken internally. So it is all about your economic importance of pteridophytes. In my next video, I will upload some other topics related to pteridophytes. So stay tuned and enjoy my videos like this. Thank you.